On the way over here, like three, like, you know, I don't know, goth, emo girls showed up. They just sat on the thing, the little, like, you know, the seats that face each other, which are silly. Those are dumb. On the bus, they sat there, and then, like, a cop is up next to us on the Queensboro Bridge, and they're fingering the cop and, like, taking pictures of themselves and like, snaps and shit, or I'm imagining. Fingered the cop, like, hey, yeah.
We showed that guy.
Yeah. I died, like, on the inside, but I was like, you can't, like, I can't be, like, laughing out in real life right now.
Yeah. Gotta hold it together.
I'll tell Greg about this one.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Fucking last night, Carly let me her car because I needed to grab the stuff from Luke's house to bring it home.
Sure.
Carly let me her car. Drove back and was like, oh, I'll just stay for a little while and, you know, chill out for an hour, watch a couple things on Netflix. Okay. Aaron threw on fucking Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Oh my god.
Watched a couple of new episodes. Just dying laughing. Great show. And we're just... And then Trent said that he was going to swing by.
Okay.
So I was like, just might as well just like stay for a while. I have a few beers in my bag, so... we ended up really, you know, eventually you get tired of it. You can only watch so much Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You can only watch a few episodes in a row.
Like 2.
Yeah. So we're flicking through, and I was just scrolling by. And you know, obviously, when you leave the cursor on something, it gives you the little audio, blows it up, gives you a little snippet, a little trailer, like first little bit of the movie.
Yeah.
The thumbnail was like a T-Rex.
Okay.
Like in a jail is what it looked like. T-Rex.
Okay.
Not in a jail cell, but like in the courtroom of a jail. Courtyard of a jail.
The courtyard. Oh, I see.
A bunch of cells that look like behind him.
Sure.
That kind of deal. Just to give you a mental image.
Yeah.
The movie's called Iron Sky.
Okay.
So I moved over it. Blows up. That's the first thing you see.
Does it look old or does it look
No, it's
new?
very new. It's new. It's new. It came out last year, I think. The clip talks about how Earth.
We're starting with Earth.
Done.
Yeah.
No more humans on Earth. No humans on Earth. Total polluted, destroyed wasteland.
Okay.
Radiation wasteland.
Got you.
Radiation wasteland.
I'm like creating this trailer in my head.
There's a moon base with the last like 1,200 humans on it. They now live side by side with the original creators of the moon base, moon Nazis. So now they have to live in harmony with the in coalition at least with
the moon Nazis.
And we were just sitting there, and the three of us, and I'm just kind of like, I'm looking around. I'm sold on it. I'm kind of like looking around, and you know, Carly and Aaron are having a little bit of a laugh, and Aaron's like, so do we need to listen to the rest of this, or are we just going to watch it? I was like, fuck it, we're going to watch this. So we just like 90 minutes of absolute...
You watched the whole...
We watched the whole thing, dude. It was absolute dog shit.
Oh my god!
But it was amazing. It was such a fucking classic B movie. Moon Hitler's there. Reptilian race. I guess it's like space Hitler, really. He's like reptilian Hitler. Reptilian Hitler.
Okay.
Reptilian Margaret Thatcher. Reptilian Osama bin Laden.
David Icke would have loved them.
Everybody. There's a group of people. This isn't really spoiling anything, but there's a group of people on the moon base who they're Jobsist, and it's like a religion, and they worship Steve Jobs, and they all have like iPhones.
Oh my
god! And they're doing like digital church basically. The guy at the front is like reading off the iPad and giving the sermon, like throwing stuff. I see. One guy jailbroke his phone, so they excommunicated him from the church. But they just push the button, and it just like he's just excommunicated. He's like, no. Yeah.
Wow. But it's made to be that kind of a movie, though.
It was so silly, yeah.
Yeah, it was made to be that kind of. It was intentionally bad. Almost too many tropes, though.
It looked really good. Like all the sets were really good. The makeup was really good. Everything looked really good.
You didn't know anyone in it? It was all like young.
The guy who was the main, he was like the priest dude for the Jobsist people. Yeah. I think that he might have been like a comedian that I knew, but he had a beard and wore glasses all the time, so it's hard to tell. But it's like this could be someone that I know. Yeah. Just being in a silly Netflix movie.
Right.
And then a lot of people had a lot of.
Oh, it was a Netflix movie?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did you hear that Netflix got snubbed at the Oscars? Like people care about that, but I was like,
was it The Irishman?
Who are they getting? Yeah, The Irishman. I think there were other movies too. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. No?
The Irishman. No, just The Irishman. That's why it was released in theaters in certain locations. Oh, so it could be considered, because the Oscars don't consider digital. If it's only digital, it can't win an award.
Oh, okay.
So it had situational specific. It released probably in like LA, New York.
They should say like Martin Scorsese got snubbed. Like that makes more sense. They said Netflix, and I was like, oh, they probably had like 2 or 3 movies in there.
I think that's the only one.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the only one. I think that's why, unless they have a digital category now, but I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. All right,
I don't watch award shows, so
I apologize.
I
just heard that headline.
No, that's it. I just know that because that's why I just heard that it was like, oh, it's only because people were complaining why is it only in certain places, and it's like, well, it's expensive to put movies in theaters, so they just did it situationally so they could put it up for consideration.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch that whole movie. Would you watch again? No.
Well, yes, I would watch it again with people
who haven't watched
it. Yeah. I don't think that it's something that I need to watch again.
So you would recommend this movie then?
Yeah. I mean, it was stupid funny.
Yeah.
And we just ripped bomb for 90 minutes. So.
Fuck yeah. Dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. I would show it to people.
Mm-hmm. I'd just be like, hey, and be like, looking for a silly night.
You got 90 minutes? Like, let's do it. But I mean...
What was it called? Oh, Iron Sky.
Iron Sky, The Chosen Race, The Next Race, something like that. There was like a subtitle.
Iron Sky sounded like a serious movie title, and then I thought you were going to like name it like a shitty movie like that, but I thought they were going to they went in serious. It's like, that's the best. That's the best kind. No. There was another movie that people were just saying recently came out that could be, it like rivals The Room. I shouldn't be bringing it up if I don't know the name, but it's like recent apparently. When they say rivals The Room, apparently it's really bad. But
there's a lot of bad movies.
There are a lot of bad movies out there.
A lot of really bad movies.
A lot of bad movies out there.
I watched a lot of bad movies. I love bad movies.
I just watched the movie. I just watched it. What?
I just landed. I was thinking about all the bad movies.
All the bad movies.
A lot of bad movies.
Look at all the joy they've brought you to this day. Yeah, I just watched this movie called Horse Girl. Did not make any sense.
About a horse girl or a horse who is a girl?
No, girl is like obsessed with her horse who isn't even her horse anymore.
Oh yeah.
And she just goes wild. She just goes nuts. She goes crazy. And it was too slow. I thought something cool was gonna happen at some point. It had that chick from one with Donald Glover in it. It's the show Community.
Okay.
Annie's boobs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know her name.
Know her name, but yeah, that's her. It was cool. It was like it became too much of an artsy movie. Like it started off cool. I'm like, oh, cool artsy movie, but I'm like, oh, this is like too much now. Too much art.
Allison
Brie.
Yeah.
You got it. Nice. And I did that.
Say, like,
actually, you know, since we're talking about movies, because I just watched fucking what's it called? The Safdie brothers. Oh, Uncut Gems. That was good. It was really, really good. It was really, really cool. So yeah, these two guys, like the Safdie brothers directors, Adam Sandler's in it. He won like something because it's like a dramatic role. He won like a BAFTA, or he won like a Independent Spirit Award. Oh yeah, and he did this hilarious speech actually afterwards in like as like an Adam Sandler character. He was like, he did it like, thank you for this award. It was really fucking funny because the whole thing he was being like, he was like satirizing the fact because everyone said he got like hard snubbed at the Oscars because he was like should have won Best Actor or like should have been nominated or something like that.
Okay.
And he was like, wow, you know, I do dumbass movies and like blah blah blah. So like I'm never really gonna be respected. So yeah, he did it in the voice and stuff, and he had this whole long speech planned out. It was pretty funny. But yeah, honestly, great movie, really, really cool. Very like fast paced and like wild and like it's cool. It was like had to do with basketball and fucking the Diamond District in New York, and it was cool. Very cool movie. Yeah. I don't know how this is the most we've ever talked about movies in a minute.
Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
I don't really watch a lot of movies. Didn't watch The Irishman. Just didn't care.
Well, once I heard it was like more than 3 hours, I was like, that's way too much.
I heard a few people say to watch it in parts.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a couple good ones online that will tell you like pause it this one, pause it here, right? So you can watch it like episodically. But I don't really do that.
Much enough. Yeah.
And then there was also the reverse aging thing. Apparently didn't look good. How they made them?
Oh,
it's not
they made
like,
them look younger.
It's not just young actors who look like the people. It's like them, but they made them look young digitally. I don't know. Did you watch Cats?
That's the one, I think. That's the Rivals the Room. I think that's the movie they were talking about.
Really?
Yeah. I forgot about Cats. I've just heard people absolutely shit on it and say that it's like incredibly bad. And yeah, like the CGI and shit is just like a joke, and they shouldn't even have put it out.
Yeah, I've heard that it was basically unfinished. I've also heard that they're going to put it back out. They're going to re-release it. They're going to re-edit it and re-release it, which just sounds mad expensive.
So you're going to put more money into like, cause didn't they like lose $100 million?
Well, they're close to $100 million.
Close to $100 million. So they're like, no worries. We're just going to put a little bit more money into this, and we're going to make it all back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no way. Because you're not going to make more money.
Rumors? Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
I mean, really?
So there's going to be, if you do, there will be a certain number of people who will go again.
Sure, yeah.
Just
like, for the train wreck.
Yeah.
And so just to shit
but
on
then
it.
If they're like, oh, it's actually good this time, then more people will go.
Then
is it going to...
like the Sonic...
Like you might break even. Well, Sonic was a little different just because they hadn't released it yet.
Yeah, it was at least the trailer. At least that makes sense.
But yeah, he did look like shit.
Yeah.
He did look like shit.
Really did not look good.
He looked like absolute shit. Still not going to see it.
I also feel like they waited until... do you know like Jim Carrey is the bad guy in Sonic?
Uh-huh.
You knew that?
Yeah.
I feel like they waited until after they fixed that trailer and stuff to let all that stuff out. Because I was like, I just found out about this 2 days ago. Because I see he's like...
It's possible because sometimes they'll have a couple trailers. Like if you look at the extended trailers, they'll have like two extended trailers that are like 3 or 4 minutes,
and it can like show the bad guy or something.
It'll show the bad guy for sure, but it could have been that they released the first one and they're like intentionally we're gonna hold on showing Jim Carrey until the second trailer.
Really get everybody.
So they're like, we'll just put out the first one where it's like super ooh, here's like walking into frame and like all the like reveal and stuff.
Right.
And then people were like, "This looks terrible."
They're like, "Oh
and
shit!"
And then redid the whole thing, and then they just put out another one with Jim Carrey in it. Because I only knew, you're right, I didn't know that until recently. But I feel like I had seen him in it a couple months ago, or not a couple months ago, maybe a couple weeks ago.
Fair.
A couple weeks ago. Just
I,
a YouTube ad.
And I'd only seen it. Did you see this like face he made, the Grinch face in the middle of the
I
interview?
have seen that,
Yeah, because that's like how I like saw it because I was like circulating. That's fucking. It's cool.
Cool face.
The man is talented.
Face.
The man is talented. But yeah, because he's talking about he did because makeup took like 10 hours for the Grinch face.
I can see
or
it.
the Grinch suit, the whole suit. And then he was like, yeah. And then he said, so he apparently he was like gonna quit like the first day. It took like 8.5 hours to do the makeup, and he was like, yo, I cannot do this. Like, can't do the movie. I can't do this every day. Yeah. Right? He ended up doing this makeup 100 times. But he was like gonna quit. The guy who's like the fixer on set was like, okay, you're not gonna quit. We're gonna figure this out. And he hired a dude from the CIA who's trained to teach people how to endure torture to help him deal with it. And he was just like, yeah, he was just like eat everything in sight, fucking smoke all you want. And like, he was like, change your focus and attention all the time, like do something and then change and do something else, and like hit yourself in the leg to like get your like mind off of shit all the time in the middle of it. So that's just what he was doing. And then he was like I was smoking all the time, but I didn't want to get the yak hair on fire of the suit, so I had this like super long cigarette holder cut in my mouth. So he's like, if you imagine me in the Grinch suit with
like the Cruella de Vil,
yeah, and he's just like with his legs crossed, and he's like, oh, oh, fuck it.
No, I did not listen to the interview.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, that is amazing. Hey, man.
That's good.
The man sacrificed.
It's crazy. When you think about it, though, like, you know, I think about, who was it? Heath Ledger, who apparently, like, secluded himself in his fucking hotel room for months on end to get ready to play the Joker, and just, like, kind of, in a way, probably, you know, messed up his mental state a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
One way or another. I feel like that's probably helped Jim Carrey a little bit. He did it 100 times. That's 800 hours. So he was just sitting there for 800 hours out of 4 months or whatever, 5 months. Maybe they didn't do it every day, you know. And it's just like, he probably did go a little bit.
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah.
You know.
And to to also embody a character of being like this asshole too, right? And doing all that other shit on the side. Yeah. Well, that's that whole movie, the one about
being Andy?
Yeah. Did you see that?
No.
That was cool. That's actually worth it.
Yeah. I think Jared talked big about it, but
it's like insane. And you're like, that's actually would totally mess with your mind. And like, yeah, and then that's what I think. That's like why you see the Jim Carrey you see now, because he's like, yo, I have to like figure some shit out. It's like gotta do a lot of things. Like I think that would mess you up, especially if you're somebody who's like empathic in any way of like you really feel this shit, and then you're like, I got too close. Like I felt those emotions too much, and for such a very long time. And then you just keep moving on to doing other characters that are like embody you that much. Yeah, it's a lot. Anyways, that's as much acting as I got in me. I don't know. I don't have acting conversations.
It's true.
The joke, yeah. Although Joaquin Phoenix, do you think he seemed to like deal with that shit real good when he did the Joker? So that whole movie was about like mental health and shit, but he was very. He doesn't talk a lot about like the diet that he went on. He's just like. People are always like, oh, you lost 50 pounds and you're already like a skinny guy. And he's always like, I only lost like 15 pounds. It's not that big of a deal. He's like, clearly like did not just lose 15 pounds. That was pretty fun. Did you see the movie?
No.
Oh.
I don't watch movies.
Oh, yes. A cool movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that he clearly did it like right or something. He doesn't talk about it very much, but he like must have had some help or.
Oh, yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. What was the last thing that Joaquin Phoenix did before this?
I don't know. The last thing I watched was Her. Yeah. Her, the one where, the phone, or like, I think it was just a phone. It didn't become like a thing, but like it was like AI. It was an AI movie, and it was like you learn to like love this thing, this software, this technology, because it's like it learns who you are, and then it starts to grow and have its own like personality and characteristics and stuff. Scarlett Johansson was the was the robot. Really good movie. I actually really liked it. There's this guy Lex Friedman, works at MIT. He was just on Rogan's podcast. He is like, this is his life's goal, is to try to make this.
I have that one.
Yeah, you listen to it. He also jiu-jitsu black belt. This is his like life's goal to fucking make her. It's like crazy to listen to him.
Creepy.
Yeah. He's also Russian. He recites a lot of poetry on the podcast. He ends it with that. It's interesting. Interesting dude. Yeah. Well, cool. Should definitely check it out.
I will. It's coming up. It's in the queue.
On the queue.
It's in the queue. The old queue. The old podcast queue. I bought a microphone.
Okay.
Bought it on Amazon.
Cool.
So it's kind of shit, probably, but it has it.
What kind of microphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not this one.
Yeah.
Not like this one.
Yeah.
But it's
like, is it just a microphone or a recorder?
It's just a microphone.
Okay.
It's just a microphone, but it comes with a little thing, which I had never seen. It's like, I guess it's probably pretty easy to find, really, but I never looked for it. It's like the USB to plug it in, micro USB.
Yeah, to your laptop or something?
And then, no, it's a aux cord on the other end, so I can plug it in to the tablet, because the tablet jack is both microphone and audio. Oh, okay. So it can record through that. Yeah. So it's like how you can talk through your headphones. Yeah. Same idea, I guess. Okay. So yeah, I have that. So I'm gonna start recording. Singing? I was gonna make some raps actually. Oh, okay. That was part of it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But also just to do the podcast.
Oh, okay. Dope. Yeah.
So I got that a little while ago.
Nice.
It came with a pop. It's so shitty. Here, I'll show you.
Let's see this. All right. Greg is now getting the microphone. I don't have much else to say. Here he comes. He's coming back.
Great audio content.
No. Holy shit. That's what that actually looks legit as fuck.
It looks legit, but it's funny because...
it looks so small, though.
I know, but this looks so big. So big. The pop filter's so big. And it's like so. It's just like so loosely on there. Yeah. But it has an echo feature.
What?
So for some reason, it'll record you with the echo.
Go on.
So if I just wanted some reverb,
yeah, why not, man?
I could just throw it on there.
That's too good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You just plug it in. There you go.
But can you go from that mini USB to normal USB and do it like straight into a laptop or something?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I imagine so. But the one that it came with was just that the auxiliary.
Interesting.
I thought this was cool though.
Yeah.
The way that it's.
I like that. It's an easy way of doing it. Does this get any wider at all or no?
No.
But I would imagine
this is a solid piece.
I would imagine this would also fit a normal mic. Like a normal mic size.
It's possible.
Maybe.
It'd be pretty tight. But yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
It'd be kind of cool.
I feel like it's like
check. Let me know what like the quality is and shit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like $35.
Yo, easy
for the pack hollers.
Nice.
This is just. I don't even think I'm going to use this. This filter is just garbage.
Well, it's better than nothing. Though,
I guess.
Really.
But it's like the thing.
Yeah.
The microphone has like a. It has like the metal here, right? So I feel like this would do just as much as like this, because I'm not going to be. I don't think I'm going to be right up on it. You know?
No. Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be this far away from it.
Also, like if that's as high as it is, you'd have to really.
Yeah.
No, you're just gonna be sitting there, yeah.
But yeah, I also, it's kind of funny. I got a light from IKEA.
Okay.
And I think
big IKEA patron lately.
Yeah, you know. I think that this will also fit on it. It also does. It fits onto a mic stand, but I think that this will spin onto like the boom arm of the light fixture.
Look at this.
Well. So that's pretty funny.
This little podcast studio in here.
Yeah.
Dope. All right.
So that's pretty funny. But yeah, it just came with this little tripod.
Okay.
For now.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, it does work on.
Yeah, tripod could be a little bit bigger, but Yeah. But dope.
A little smaller.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Congrats. All right, everybody. Well, tune into Greg's, what was it? The Drumloop? You going to change the name?
No.
No? The
Keep
Drumloop podcast.
Drumloop
Yeah, it's a good
podcast.
name.
Keep I'm going to try and
out.
record a couple before the end of the month and maybe start in March.
Nice.
Start in March.
Yeah. Put it out. Are you gonna? Can you record them? Yeah, you're just gonna edit them right on the tablet, right?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
You can edit right on Anchor, too. I don't know how much.
I think that the file was too big the first time I tried it, and I recorded for like 40 minutes or something like that, and the file was too big.
Yeah.
But then I couldn't get Audacity to work. It just wouldn't when I downloaded it. This was on a regular computer. One of the files was messed up.
Right.
So I like uninstalled it, reinstalled it, same sort of thing. It's just like this file is corrupt or whatever. I was like, oh shit. So I just couldn't edit it. Couldn't make it smaller to upload it in more parts. So I was like, well, fuck. I don't know what to do. So I just kind of like gave up before. So yeah, now I have this. So I'm gonna see how that goes.
Yeah. I don't know how Audacity would work on there, but
but I would just edit it through the other one. And if I needed to, I could probably just do it in multiple files. Yeah. Record it in multiple files. Know about how long Audacity will let me record for to get the size of the file, and then just do it in chunks like that. And then, because you can upload like 4 files or 5 files on a Anchor or whatever. But
well, you gotta stitch them together before you do that.
Can you?
Well, I mean, yeah, for it to be one thing, right? Before you put it on Anchor. Or do you want to edit it on Anchor and make it one thing?
I guess I would just edit it on Anchor and make it one thing. Because the first time I tried it, to pull it onto the thing to edit it on Anchor, it was like, this file is too big. Yeah. So I needed to edit it first, and then put those in, and then I guess stitch it all together. I don't know. Okay. This is just doing it. This is also just doing it on the computer.
I just want to see what they
is like, I guess, but
how much they let you do on there, because I've never actually tried it.
What the size of the file is?
Yeah, or like how much it lets you, like what options it gives you when you're editing. But I think I need to be like uploading it at something so for it to show me that. I got you. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, now it's like, I see. Well, I'll change. All right. Anyways.
Oh, so you can just record it right on from your phone?
Yeah, you can do that.
Interesting.
And edit it right on there too.
Yeah.
You can add. So that's why I got the idea, right? Because you can like make your own sounds on here, and then I guess you can choose songs. Oh, look at that! Browse Spotify. Yeah, because Spotify. Oh, Spotify bought Anchor. You could just add. What? Oh, that's wild.
Cool.
You can include any song in your podcast episodes for your Anchor listeners only. Oh, for your Anchor listeners only. Ain't no one listening on Anchor, boy.
Sorry.
But you should make it, at least if you listen on Spotify, they should be able to listen to hear the song. That's how you should make it, because we get most people listening on Spotify.
That's true.
That's where most people are like on all the time.
That's true.
You should be able to have it on Spotify too. Anchor, relax. Who's downloading this app? Just to listen.
Ridiculous.
Oh, dude. All right, well, you figure that out and let me know what you can do on there.
Yeah, I will. That I will.
I didn't even... Oh, I forgot. I was going to mention... Sorry for the big gap in podcast there. Especially since we literally said on that last one, we were like, yo, fucking, we're going now.
The year.
Your boy's laptop died. It's been dying for about a year, but I finally spilt some tea on it. So it actually died. Died. So I haven't had a laptop for like a month, so I haven't been able to edit any of the podcasts. Totally forgot I could have just done it on Anchor, to be honest, but
wow.
Yeah, just didn't do that. We're back now, though. We back for the time being. Get a new laptop soon, so we'll keep it going as long as we can. Yeah, my apologies for that. Only person that noticed, though, is Shelby, of course. Text me one day. She's like, yo, so you guys going to put a podcast out or not? I'm like, yeah, my laptop died.
Listen. It's important. Okay.
Yep. So that's the explanation. No one cared, but
well,
you know now.
You know. Now you know.
Now you know. And yeah, now I got to reset all the settings and stuff. Because I had everything set. I got to do it all over again. Life of a podcaster is super hard, right?
Terrible.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
Yep. I was going to ask you about... like, I always come in with these concepts that are like hard, that are like large, you know?
That you've thought about for like 3 days, and you're like, I wonder what Greg thinks about this.
Yeah,
and I just have to like sit here and be like,
Yeah.
You gonna do that again?
Yeah. No, but at least it's not like emotional this time.
Okay.
I just realized, okay, so you know how, because we've been talking before about how like, been getting all these, or like taking on more responsibility kind of and stuff, and doing more shit with our lives. People have been using this word lately, and I was like, oh, I think this works more than like just taking on responsibility, but it's like accountability, right? Because they're like, people are like counting on you to do shit, and that's like the scary or the hard part of like choosing to like become a part of a thing, right? Because yeah, people like, you're like now held accountable for your actions, and people are like counting on you to do shit, and that just seems like I don't know. It's like it's an important thing. It's a big thing. It's like important in life. I feel it's like a real like maturing like thing that thing that you learn and go through.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm just feeling it the most in my life. I've been surrounded by it the most in my life now lately. And it's like, wow, this is like, feels like a lot sometimes. Because I have it like a lot of different, like even jujitsu is like, where the fuck have you been for 3 weeks? Like, yeah, you've been sick. And like, we don't want you to come here anyways. But like, now we're all going to kick your ass. And it's like, and I'm like, they're like, you gotta show up more. And it's like, well, fuck, all right. And like, even in like a hobby is like, shit, there's accountability now. It's like, because it was like the same in football. Before that, you're like, you don't really feel it in that many other things, right?
Yeah.
And now as you like take things more seriously, even in school, right? I'm like, I still always treat things with like very similar like attitude that I did in like high school. It's like I don't, especially like, you know, never ask someone else when like an exam comes back, like, yo, how'd you do or whatever, if you're all stoked. If I did well or didn't do well or whatever, like I would never want to put that on another person, because I've been the guy who's like, yo, I don't want anyone to ask me because I fucking bombed this shit, right? But people are like, do that all the time, and like most of them are like very sincere, because they're like, we actually like, I want you to do well. I tried my hardest on this thing, and like I wanted to do well as well. And sometimes I'm like I don't know, shocked or surprised by that. I'm like, oh wow, you really put a lot of effort into this, and this is like a dream, you know? And it's like, oh wow, yeah, I guess I could think about it like that too, and that would be like a better way of doing it. And then like, instead of being like annoyed by someone who's just like, hey man, like how'd you do or whatever, and like feeling like in high school like, oh, they're just showing off, but it's like, no, I actually would like hoping you do well, and like you know, want to do that too.
There's also, I think, a certain part of everybody that likes to commiserate a little bit, you know?
Right,
so
yeah.
even if you did do, you're like, oh man, I got a fucking like C.
Yeah.
I barely got a B on this fucking test.
Yeah.
Like, bro, how'd you do? And if like, obviously if someone's like, I got 100%, you'd be like, good for you. You did well. I'm happy
it's
for
you. It's a little
you.
annoying,
but
yeah.
it's like, it would feel better if that other person was also like, I mean,
yeah.
I also really had a tough time. Be like, you both be like, dude, that test was super hard. Like,
yeah.
That test was super hard. So I think that there's part of it in that.
That is a big deal. Yeah, that's true.
I think there's part of it in that. As well as you want to know how well you're doing in compared to your peers. So you're like,
I guess. See, because I literally never, never did that. Never like.
Well, with some people, obviously not everybody.
Some people, and I guess with certain like subjects or topics, if you know you're good at them and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm noticing people are like trying and caring more, Mm-hmm. I'm also like moving up in like, I'm not, these are like just the first year courses now. So I guess like people are like older and they're like care more. Yeah, and they're like
in a little deeper.
Yeah. Than just, you know, yeah. I don't know. But it's, I'm seeing it a lot now. Because even at work, because working at like the gym, people are like, they're like, we're gonna fucking notice if you start like not showing up to the gym. You're just going to work and shit. I'm like, god damn, like this is like all aspects of my life now. Yeah, people are gonna be like, wow, yeah, you didn't show up that day or whatever. I'm like, and I literally feel like that's what I've been like avoiding. I'm like, oh, one day I'm gonna be unable to avoid this. This is gonna be just like a part of life because I see all adults have this, and like I've been like. Trying to postpone that, but I'm like, it's here now.
So you bring this up as like doing this now. Is this a positive or a negative thing?
No, it is a positive. That's the thing. No, 100%. It is a positive thing because I'm like, you know, yeah, I could, you know, see that I'm doing new things and growing and whatnot. But at the same time, I'm like, I put a lot of more work in. Like it's just in my head. I'm like, this is what I've always wanted and like known that I would do at some point. But it's just like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And you gotta like keep it up. Yeah, that's it. It's just a different I can see it definitely balance game. Because I was like, you know, you're doing it too. Like you're fucking playing way more shows. Yeah. You're like dedicating your shit like more time to this. You're like, you know, all that. So it's like you know. Yeah. It's true. You even like now going to your shows and you guys are talking right after a show. You're already talking about like your next practice and like we got to do this and you're like I got something else, but you're like. But fucking Luke's like, yo, but like, you know, well,
we thought that Rudy was going to be gone, so we practiced Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Last week. Nice. Because then Rudy was going to be gone. He was working Thursday and then was going to be gone Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday morning. He didn't end up going because the weather was really bad. They were going to go like camping or something on the island. Weather was really bad, and I think that we kind of like. It's funny because they're young, right? Mm-hmm. So he's like 20. So he obviously is like, I'm going to try and take the latest ferry. I'm going to get on the latest ferry that I can to spend the most amount of time there. Yeah. And then I'll get back here. I still will have enough time. And if I get on this ferry, I will definitely have enough time. Uh-huh. But we're like, what if you miss that ferry? Yeah. You know? You can't, if you get on the ferry at 5, we're on at 8:45. Like, if you don't get on the one at 3:45, like, yeah. What is the next one? Like, is it 6? Is it 6:30? Like, are we straight fucked here? Yeah. Like, you know? So I think that he was like, maybe we should just not go on this trip. So the weather and that, I think, prevented him from going. But, it's just funny, like, seeing. So we ended up practicing yesterday as well. Nice. It was like, so annoying, though. Why? Like, it would have just been so nice. Because Thursday, D&D. Uh-huh. Friday, Valentine's Day, so I had to hang out with Carly, obviously. Fair.
Got the pleasure of.
Yeah. We went to White Spot. Nice. Carly got Carly got some gift cards. So she was like, "You want to go to White Spot?" Yeah.
When you pull out multiple gift cards.
$225, dude.
$225.
No, $225s.
Oh, I was
$225.
You spent $200 at White Spot at one time. Okay, yeah, $225. Fair enough.
So I had to do that, and it would have just been nice to have a whole day, and then tonight, Sunday, obviously got the show. So it would have just been nice to have a whole day, just do shit that I wanted to do by myself.
Fair. Okay.
Weekend, no work.
Yeah.
No, I gotta go to North Van.
See, accountability.
Yeah, I know, but it was annoying. And I wanted to be like, guys, can we just not? But we did.
Because you care.
Yes, I care. You have to. Yeah. Yeah. But I was going to say earlier, I could see it more with you with jiu-jitsu for sure. Because it's like, you're a training partner with people. Yeah. But if you're just going to the gym, like, do you work out with your coworkers?
Well, I'm supposed to start this workout program now with people.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know how much we're going to be working out together at the same time because, like, we all have different, like, schedules, obviously, and shifts and stuff. But they're like, yeah, if we're here, then sure, why not?
Right.
Because everyone, like, works out, like, before or after work because they have, like, showers there, too, right?
Yeah. And you're there already.
Yeah, they are. So I mean, that was my plan. It's the whole reason. One of the whole reasons I got this job is I was like, I would pay a lot of jiu-jitsu. I want to work at the gym, so I don't have to pay for a gym, and then I get to use the gym. And this is like, yeah, in my head for sure.
It's genius.
And like at some point, I'm like, I'll start doing it. But to have people who are like, yo, when are you gonna like go to the gym? It's like, I have to actually do this now. And
you're
it's
living
like
you're living that train twice a day lifestyle, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. I will be soon. Like I'm looking at my schedule. It's like, well, to do both things. Yeah. This is what it's gonna be like. And again, in my head, the guy I want to be, sure, but like, again, it's a lot of work. Yeah. Just gotta like
a couple months.
Do it.
A couple months of grinding, and
then it's like normal. Yeah.
You'll be in the habit and all that shit.
But yeah, that's that's really like what I've been thinking about, because it's like. Coming up, I guess, or it's not even coming up anymore. It's like I'm doing it now, and it's just I don't know, on the path to growing up and shit. Yeah, it's cool, but also it's scary-ish, and a lot. And I feel old now. Crazy.
Halfway to 50.
Yeah. It's very true. People are laughing at me because I'm not used to working late now. I like closing at like 11.
They're like, oh.
And I'm like, yo, I am in bed by 9. I'm working with like these two 19-year-olds, and they're laughing at me because I'm like, yo, I for sure already would be asleep by now.
They're like, dude, we're going out. What do you mean? It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
There's a deal.
What's the deal?
Pitchers are on for $14 down at the whatever,
I mean, listen, 11. I'll still outdrink any of those kids.
Well, yeah, that's goes without saying.
But yeah, man. I was gonna say going to your show tonight, but more importantly, you got that EP release, huh?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh buddy. Oh hey, so you're sticking with lunchtime, huh?
For now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. For now. Well, you said
we might change.
You want to do it by the EP release party.
That was the idea, but we haven't really put any consideration into it. And it's like there's like other bands, like the 1975 changed their name a bunch of times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were Lost Boys for a while. The Lost Boys. They were Big Sleep.
Okay.
And then basically the first time that they came over to America, there was another band called The Big Sleep.
Oh yeah.
That was bigger than them in America.
Yeah.
In like North America.
Yeah.
So they were just like, well, we just kind of have to.
And why they pick
a new name?
How they picked 1975?
Oh, the lead singer found a diary from someone who he said that it like reading it, like he was reading it, and they were clearly like crazy person.
Okay.
Insane person. And just the way that they wrote it, the date was like June 7th, 1975.
Oh, cool.
So they're like, we'll just use that. It sounds cool.
That is cool though.
So yeah, I'm not super worried about the name change, but cool. Yeah, the EP will be out, I guess, by the time this comes out, because we're releasing it tonight at midnight.
Oh yeah.
So peep it on Bandcamp.
Peep it. The
lunchtime band. I think it'll be on Spotify as well, but I don't think it's going to be on right away.
Okay.
Because you gotta set it up.
Yeah, it takes a couple days. Yeah.
So we gotta set that up. So it might be out on Spotify. For sure, it'll be out on Bandcamp.
Fuck yeah.
Mother by the Lunchtime Band. Follow my band, lunchtime.band. Follow me at Young Gregory. Come to my fucking show at the Redgate Arts Society on the 29th of February. Leap year, Lee EP release party.
Oh, is it the same spot?
Yeah, same spot, yeah. So
release party.
Well, yeah.
Sounds so much more legit too. I love it. That's like you hear that's what Kanye does.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, so you're gonna play the EP?
Yeah.
Well,
we may not play it through the speakers, but we will play the songs.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, dope.
There you go.
Oh, hello. Oh, look at that timing.
Yeah. Perfect.
Awesome. Perfect.
You guys you're finished.
Just done.
We're wrapping it up.
You're wrapping it up.
Follow us at the Parking Lot Pod on Instagram. Peace.